Hey everyone, Chang here and welcome to my channel. This is the practice problem video series where we pick a problem that either highlights a math concept very well or one that you normally see in a standardized test environment. Then we go through it. Let's begin. Alright, so for today's video, we have this problem. Here we have 2x minus 8 in an absolute value is less than 8. Now this is a wonderful problem in that it just basically is designed to test if you understand what absolute value really means. Now remember, absolute value is talking about the distance between some number and 0. That is it. Whether it's going into the positive direction or the negative direction doesn't matter. So when we're looking at this problem, to best understand this problem, we know that we're talking about absolute value in relation to 8, ignoring the less than sign right now. So let's just draw a number line and see where it goes. Here we're going to have a number line. We draw a number line. We have our 0. Remember that we're working with 8, so the distance it's talking about is all the way till 8. And the reason I chose 8 is because, well, guess what? The distance from 0 to 8 is 8, right? But there's the other side too. Remember, positive and negative doesn't matter. So we also have the distance from 0 to negative 8. That distance itself is still 8. So we actually have two situations, from 0 to 8 and 0 to negative 8. Now, we're talking about less than 8. So we're not caring about whether it actually reached 8 or not. We're caring about the distance that is less than. So, in other words, the distance from here to here, ignoring this particular part where it actually reaches 8, that's what we care about. The other side as well, the distance from here to here, ignoring the actual part where it gets to negative 8, that's where we care about. So two situations mean that there's two possible answers, right? Now, let's just start off with the first one, the easy one, 0 to 8. In other words, we care about the distance that's less than 8. That means this whole thing, ignoring the absolute value now, has to be less than 8. That's our first scenario. Our first scenario. We're going to have 2x minus 8 is less than 8. Okay, then we solve it like a regular algebra problem. So we add 8 on both sides. This goes away. Here we have 16. We still have our less than sign. We have 2x right here. We're going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. Basically, that gives us x is less than 16 divided by 2 is 8. That's our first scenario. Okay. Our second one is actually the negative side, from 0 to negative 8. Notice that we don't want it to be at exactly negative 8, but we care about everything that is greater than negative 8. So this whole thing is going to be greater than negative 8. So let's just do that. 2x minus 8 is now greater than negative 8. So we're going to solve it, add 8 on both sides. This goes away, this becomes 0. We have greater than here, and now we have 2x. Now we can basically stop right here because we basically know that if we divide by 2, any number that you have 0 divided by is going to be, well, 0. So it's going to be x is greater than 0. So we have two possible answers. Now, this is one thing you actually have to pay careful attention to. In a standardized test, when you run into something like this and they give you this as one option, that's a possible correct answer. This as another option, that's also another possible correct answer. But if they happen to have something where they combine them both, let's just say x is less than 8 and x is greater than 0, then this is going to be the one that you choose. Make sure that you don't fall for the trap where they give you one of each possibility as an answer and one that has both. Because in this particular problem, the actual correct answer is both. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.